And I'm back, baby! Popeye back in action, better than ever. The farms of soy milk, drinking guppies into the ground, the greasy little piglets they are. Anyway, doing a reaction video on good old-fashioned Epstein, of course. And guess what? All the conspiracy theories are not conspiracy theories. They've all been true the entire time. Oh, I always knew it. I always said it. I never trusted the government. I'm one of the only people who have ever said this kind of stuff. Government did 9/11, obviously. Government invaded the Middle East for no reason. Government killed JFK. Government turns the frogs gay. The government is the worst thing. The FBI needs to be disbanded. They need to be rooted out and smited down. It's insane. But anyway, so Trumpy Baba comes out and really weird in the press conference and says that he makes like a really weird statement where he's like, oh, is people really still talking about Epstein? Like, yeah, we all want to know who's on the list. Show us who's on the list. So he was clearly being like the one time I've ever seen him be really fake, which is not good. So let's react to the video. Legendary.
DOJ FBI review finds no Jeffrey Epstein client list. Confirms suicide.
Makes no sense.
That's the memo that comes out. And Rob, I think you may have a video on this one. Not just one. You got a lot of videos that we're going to be going through, folks, on this one here. So to remind folks, as we're going through this, Justice Department and FBI review ordered by President Trump, appointed leadership found no evidence that notorious deceased financier Epstein kept a client list of associates who...
Or is he really deceased?
...conspired with to victimize dozens of women, stating that investigators did not cover evidence...
He's probably hanging out with Joe Biden right now.
An investigation against uncharged third parties. The review released hours of reported footage, perpetrated footage, confirming Epstein died by suicide in Manhattan jail in 2019.
Lies.
The DOJ memo states, perpetuating unfounded theories about Epstein serves neither of those ends. Now, Attorney General Pam Bondi faced criticism.
Pam Bondi needs to be fired immediately. She's awful. No surprise, she's a woman. She's dumb as hell.
Tens of thousands of hours. This is one
Never hire a woman.
Is this one
ever.
of the original videos when she talked about it?
Yeah, so I have February, March, and April of this year, 3 different instances where Pam Bondi talks about the Jeffrey Epstein.
Women are so incompetent and useless.
Go for it. So this is the first one.
She's terrible. Witch. See Lori level.
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Lying whore.
That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that.
So right here she says she has the list. Then she comes out now and says there's no list. Lying whore.
JFK files, MLK files.
It's actually infuriating. Why do they think we have you on tape? How can they just lie to us? Well, like now they can't lie to us because now we don't accept it.
Because that was done at the directive.
Well, I see through all deception. I see through all deception.
That's the first one. Then it goes to the next one. Go for it, Rob.
And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But you know, Sean, I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything, and a source had told me where the documents were being kept. Southern District of New York, shock. So we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m. Thousands of pages of documents. I have the FBI going through them, and Cash is also, now that we have Cash here, it's a game changer, of course. And Cash is
he's terrible too.
Director Patel.
They just get so corrupted. Once they get in these organizations, they get so corrupted, and then nothing ever gets done. Like, there's the biggest cover-ups and right in our face and so obvious, but we can't get the information.
Detailed report as to why.
So far we know. Now go to the next one, Rob. And this is after O'Keefe Media Group found
the restaurant.
Video.
The restaurant, right?
Yeah, the restaurant. So after O'Keefe Media Group found the video, and Pam Bondi, this is what she had to say. Go for it.
Yeah, the FBI, they're reviewing, there are tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn. And there are hundreds of victims. And
okay, so get one to testify.
Ever get released? It's just the volume, and that's what they're going through right now. The FBI is diligently going through that.
Makes no sense.
Statement, but I'll call it.
You can pause that here. And then this is what, Rob?
This is Alina Habba. This is her with Piers Morgan back in February, where she talks about the Jeffrey Epstein client list and the names being revealed.
Go for it.
But in this case, in Epstein's case, it is incredibly disturbing. We have flight logs, we have information, names.
How do they get jobs when they're so insanely incompetent? Oh yeah, I forgot. You just get jobs from faking your entire life until you eventually make it, and then you're entrenched in that, and then you know the people, and then once you know people, then you're automatically able to get any job. That's how you actually have to live life. It's so disgusting. I don't like being fake. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be fake. These people are all the fakest, worst people who'll ever live.
That will come out.
Is it going to be shocking?
I don't see how it's not shocking that there.
It's shocking that you have a
so
job.
Many individuals that were hidden and kept secret and not been held accountable. Let's talk about the reverse. I believe in accountability, so you have to now go through your process. Now, I won't say they're guilty until they go through their time in court.
Oh, they're definitely guilty.
But again, now it's time for accountability. We have seen for so many years, Pierce, in this country, many investigations, subpoenas, testimonies in Congress, et cetera, et cetera.
That never go anywhere.
Frustration with accountability. We take it halfway, we don't take it home. And I really believe that now with Cash and Pam, there will be accountability.
All right.
Well,
super positive. Now we got a lot of the clips. Okay. Rob,
not at all.
Go to the one clip.
Complete opposite.
The release of the cell. Okay.
I don't understand. The Trumpy Baba is so forthcoming with everything else he does, but then with this, he's beating around the bush and hiding in a hidey hole. I don't. There's got to be people telling him to say this stuff. There's got to be a huge cover up. This has got to go so deep. Like it's really bad. Like it's so bad.
The video footage of the cell. Okay. Assuming this is the cell, but it doesn't match the one from CBS. So. What's the key factor here, Rob? Because it skips a minute, right? Isn't there a clip where it skips a minute and we don't see a minute of? Okay, so this is the one that. Tell us, Rob. This is one from CBS.
Yeah. So 60 Minutes did an in-depth expose into Jeffrey Epstein's alleged suicide. This was from the footage that they filmed at the prison that Jeffrey Epstein was being held at. They claim, CBS 60 Minutes claims, this is the cell that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself in.
CBS is just another arm of the FBI.
The footage that was released yesterday, you can tell the doors are different.
No, this is not even the same. Doors are different. The glass is different. The color is different. The wall is not flat. The other one is flat. Press play on this one, right?
And then you'll see right down here, Pat, where the timing is.
It's crazy how they try to trick us.
All the way up to 11:59 and skips 11:59 to midnight. Keep a look at the left corner, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
So a minute. So let's assume it was it. It skips a minute. Doesn't match the one from CBS. There's just so many contradictions. Maybe the biggest fumble. It's not maybe. It is the biggest fumble of the administration's. One of the items that they were trying to attack and address so far in the first 6 months of being.
Why don't they release it? Who are they trying to protect? Who are they trying to protect?
Your thoughts on this entire matter here?
There's a guy, pretty sure time you guys are going to know, George Orwell? Was that his name?
Yes.
George Orwell, who said, "The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command," which basically means when the totalitarian regime wants full control, it doesn't just lie, it forces you to deny what you see and hear with your own senses.
I never do.
This is
I never get deceived.
Not only slaps in the face. I mean, I knew we were never gonna.
My piercing screech shatters every veil.
We were promised all this stuff. Everybody's lying. Okay, Cash Patel, and we talked about this earlier, Pat. I want to know, when they came in with all these promises, who is the main guy? Who is the top person? It's not Trump. I hate when people are like, "Oh, Trump."
Yeah.
This girl. No, I don't want to hear on that shit.
It's not Trump. I think Trump would release it, but who is? It's got to be these people in the FBI who are holding it. There's so many entrenched scum.
It's the left would have jumped on his ass earlier. Who is the main blackmailed person
Obama.
that's holding this from coming out? Who is the top? Who's the main person? Okay, because we all know. You saw it from Alina Habba. You saw him from Pam Bondi. He had cameras and they had terabytes of information. That's 1 billion.
In a maximum security prison, a camera does not go out like that. They don't purposely show two different images. Like, it's insane.
Billions of dollars of evidence on all these people, Pat. And Alex Acosta, do you remember this guy, Robbie? He's a DOJ official. He gave Jeffrey Epstein a sweetheart deal in 2008. He was quoted by saying He was told to, and I quote, to back off of Epstein because he belonged to intelligence. And then mysteriously, he had 11 months of DOJ emails to him that in that time period that mysteriously disappeared. Then you have Maria Farmer, who worked for Epstein, who confirmed every pinhole, every area in there.
How is our government behind everything? It's so disgusting. It's despicable.
It was recorded, and they know it. So somebody has that, and here's my thing, Pat. Stop gaslighting us. Stop bullshitting, because we all know what the deal is, okay? We all know. And apparently, if you're a pedophile, your job should be to get as powerful and as rich and get into politics, because rich...
Yeah, then you get to do anything you want.
You walk away, you dodge in the raindrops. Nothing happens to you, you're untouchable. If you're poor, guess what? If you're a poor pedophile and you're broke, you wind up in a freaking kitchen with Chris Hansen, and they go, sit down, and then they show...
I think when you get rich, these people just become satanic. They perform all these evil rituals, little voodoo charms, and then they become pedophiles. Or they're like inducted into a pedophile ring, and then they are like blackmailed and fucking...
your text. It's disgusting.
The thing is, the Maestro is a true hero. I would never be able to be blackmailed because I don't care. I would never be able to be controlled. Like, I don't care. I'm going to make my own way. Like, that's why my life is so hard, because I don't succumb to all this evil. I don't suck up to people. I don't try to be fake to people. And this life is so much harder. It's so much harder. I really... Maestro presses on.
Pam Bondi and all these people
I'm a true hero.
Lied to us. She should actually resign. Pat.
Yeah, Pam Bondi's horrible.
At that level, if you're
Horrible.
bullshitting us and you're lying like that, resign. Dan Bongino
should be in jail.
People are like, well, what do you want them to do?
If you're part of the government and you lied to us, stuff like this, you deserve to be in jail for the rest of your worthless life in Guantanamo Bay, tortured.
System gonna come down. Dan Bongino and all these people. If you're a real Christian, if you're a real person like that, Pat, I would come out and say the freaking truth and resign and leave. And just tell the truth. The truth has to come out. And then notice how random it is. All this stuff's coming out, and then Virginia Giuffre, 2 months ago, she gets hit by a car, no police report, no nothing, and then she even says, she's like, I'm gonna die in the next couple days, and then she dies. And it's always this suicide stuff. It's just, I'm fed up.
It's so insane.
We all know what is going on, but we can't prove it. And now what's gonna happen? The American people, in a week, we're gonna forget about this. In 1 week, you're gonna forget about them lying their asses off to us, and it's ridiculous. It pisses me off.
Adam, thoughts?
I knew Vinny was gonna be fired.
I don't even want to hear this guy talk. He's never been to write about a single thing. Anyway, he probably was irking into an Epstein pick. But anyway, hope you liked this video. Let me know what you guys think about the Epstein. Do you guys think they were lying? Obviously. And what needs to be done? It's unreal. Anyway, Maestro never gives up.